Hey, what is up guys? Today we are checking out a super random item. This is the baby Deadpool popcorn and drink buckets from the new Deadpool and Wolverine film. So yeah, it's a pretty cool little piece. It makes for a great prop and it's probably one of the best popcorn buckets that I've ever seen for any promotional film out there. I think it's much better than the Dune 2 buckets. So yeah, today we were taking a look. Now I'm not entirely sure which cinema this popcorn bucket is exclusive to. I think it may be AMC, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this is how it looks brand new inside the packaging, inside this this little plastic packaging right here. So yeah, today we are going to be taking a look at this very random item, very spontaneous video. I just picked this up today. So yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy the video and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, and so here is baby Deadpool out of the packaging, and I've got to say, I love this thing so much. This is such a cool little piece. It's super cute. It looks amazing, and as I mentioned before, it's probably one of the best popcorn buckets that I've ever seen. It almost doesn't even look like a popcorn bucket. It looks like a prop from the film or like a statue that you would buy. So yeah, I'm just very happy with how this thing turned out, and yeah, for the price point, I think this is such a great deal. But anyhow, here's a look at the plastic packaging. So yeah, we have some instructions here on how to lift up the top of the seats for the drink, and on the back here we have some instructions on how to open up the lid for the popcorn. So yeah, very basic, very straightforward instructions, just in case you guys want to check that out. But anyhow, here's the main thing which we want to see. So this is the baby Deadpool popcorn bucket and drink holder. Very cool. I haven't seen the film yet. I'm gonna see it this weekend. But yeah, if you guys have seen the film, let me know which one is the best Deadpool film out of the three. Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, or Deadpool 3. So let me just give you guys a little close-up on the sculpting and detailing of the baby Deadpool. I mean, that's essentially what it is. It's a figure, which is so cool. It's also life-size, which is really impressive to see because this is pretty much the same size as a real baby, which I was really surprised. I thought this was going to be a very small piece, but it's actually life-size. So at the top here we have this little straw, and there's a little hole at the top, which just slots in like so. Very nice. And here we have a look at the seats, which is completely painted gray. We have some nice texturing on the seats. And here's a look at the head of baby Deadpool. And you can see all the texturing, all the seam lines sculpted in there, which is pretty impressive because it looks like it's made out of real soft fabric material. But of course, this entire figure is made out of plastic. And here at the side we have this little milk bottle, one at either sides of the seats, which is pretty cool. Now, of course, you cannot take it out. It is glued in place, and I think it's hollow on the inside. And here's the sides of baby Deadpool. And at the top here, we have the straw and the seats, which is actually pretty thick. It's actually a pretty decent size. So I thought this thing was going to be super thin and cheaply made, but it's actually pretty, I would say almost a high quality prop, which is really nice to see. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. And here's a side of the head. It's weird because it actually looks real, it looks like a real baby, which is kind of surreal to see. But yeah, I'm just so impressed with this. I just love this thing so much. I assume that this thing is probably going to be super rare in the future. It's definitely going to be a collector's piece. So I would say if you guys have the chance to pick up this piece, then I would say just don't hesitate. Pick it up as soon as possible because it's already getting pretty expensive. I mean, the prices on eBay are getting pretty insane. I mean, over $100 for this piece, which is pretty crazy. You definitely do not want to pay that price for it. And here's the other side of baby Deadpool, which is pretty much the exact same as the other side, except for this tiny little square button right here, which once you press it, you can lift up the top of the seats. And you can take it off, and you can fill up the drink inside the seats. And here's the back. So of course we have the straw at the top. We have this holder for the drink, and down here we have the little compartments for the popcorn. And so here's the bottom. We have the Deadpool and Wolverine logo, and down here it says hand wash only, not for use in dishwashers or microwaves. And here's a look at the bottom of the seats. As you can see, the handle pieces are they're hollow. It's not entirely one piece, so it's only half the milk bottle. Okay, so here's the back of the holder for the popcorn and the drink. And I've got to say, this is actually very well made. It's very nicely designed. So basically you just press a button here on the side of the seat, which pops off the top of the seat, and then here we have the drink holder, which you can fill up with Coke or Pepsi or whatever you want to drink, and it also holds a good amount of liquids. There's basically just a hollow hole inside the seat, and yeah, it's held in place by this little cap, which is a screw-on cap, as you guys can see. And of course the straw goes into the top of the cap and into the back of the seats. So yeah, very straightforward. And here's a look at the back of the popcorn holder, which I thought this was going to be a super small space, but it actually holds quite a nice amount of popcorn. Maybe hard to see, but this space goes all the way in. So it holds a pretty decent amount of popcorn, which I'm pretty surprised. So just in case you guys were wondering the size of this thing, so here we have a little size comparison with the Hot Toys Joker and the Hot Toys Harley Quinn. So you can see they stand around the same size. I mean, the top of the straw, it's probably around 13 inches tall, but to the top of the seat, it's probably around, I would say, probably around 11 inches, which is still pretty big. I mean, as I mentioned, this thing is life size, so it's a pretty large piece. And here we have a quick size comparison on the life-size Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian. I just thought this would be a pretty fitting comparison, since they're both in the kind of, like the same kind of genre and same, kind of cuteness. But yeah, this is how they look. They're around the same size. Of course, with the straw, he stands, a bit taller, but just from the top of the seat, they're around the same size. I think the Baby Yoda is slightly taller, but yeah, here's how they look. Very cool. I'm really happy to have both of these. They're both iconic characters, and they're breaking the internet. So yeah, there's a quick size comparison. And just as a bonus, here's a quick look at these super random Deadpool and Wolverine drinks which I picked up. I think it's just plain water, which is pretty surprising because usually you would find these promotional drinks on like energy drinks like Monster or like, I don't know, like Red Bull or something. But yeah, this is just plain water. I've never even heard of this brand before, which is, very random. Here's a look at the front. We have Deadpool and Wolverine. This is the Deadpool drink, and this is the Wolverine. Very nice. And let's take a quick look at the back. These were also super cheap. I think they were like, like the price of a normal bottle of water. But they're promotional, which makes them a bit more rare. And I guess here's just a quick look at how you assemble this piece. So basically you just close the lid for the popcorn, you just put this back in place like so, get the cap on, which is held in place by a swivel, like so, and of course your straw, which goes at the top, like that. And that's how you open the popcorn, and this is how you open the sides of the drink. So yeah, very straightforward. So yeah, that's a look at the Baby Deadpool popcorn and drink holder. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed Deadpool. Let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoyed the film. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and yeah, feel free to check out the channel for a lot more videos. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy, guys.